Vice President Harris began a new concerted effort to reintroduce herself to the American electorate.
Hey, Delaware!
After President Biden endorsed her to lead the Democratic ticket.
I'm watching you, kid. I love you.
I love you, Joe.
This is the beginning of a new era as she looks to
So hear me when I say,
beat Trump in November.
I know Donald Trump's type.
In the first 24 hours, the Harris campaign reported that they pulled in $81 million. This is a sign of a rejuvenated party. In the hours after President Biden endorsed Vice President Kamala Harris, we heard some Democrats talk about potentially having an open contest. But actually, many Democrats followed suit. She got a number of endorsements from key Democrats, including those in Congress. But make no mistake, I mean, the next 100 days of the campaign for the vice president are going to be challenging here. She needs to not repeat some of the same mistakes that occurred during her 2020 presidential campaign. The reporting at the time showed that the vice president failed to develop a sort of effective message that could energize the base. She'll need a cohesive message this time, one that combines what she's done as vice president in the Biden administration, but also what she's done back in California when she was an attorney general, as well as her work on abortion rights.
We who will fight for reproductive freedom, knowing if Trump gets the chance, he will sign a national abortion ban to outlaw abortion in every single state, but we are not going to let that happen.
And they're going to try and develop a split screen between somebody who was a prosecutor who investigated crimes in California going up against a former president that obviously has had numerous criminal proceedings and a felony conviction. Trump was already talking about Vice President Harris at his rallies.
Kamala, I call her Laughing Kamala. You ever watch her laugh? She's crazy.
They are going to frame the vice president as somebody responsible for the soaring number of illegal crossings at the southwest border, which is one of the greatest political vulnerabilities of the Biden White House. This is a major moment in sort of the arc of Kamala Harris. I traveled with the vice president from Guatemala to Vietnam to Ghana. And in the course of these past couple years, you have seen somebody that started out getting criticism from all sides to then emerging as one of the more aggressive voices on the Biden campaign.
You got the former president and Donald Trump, who is pushing extreme policies. They're pushing this Project 2025, which is a direct threat to so many of the institutions and ideals that we hold dear.
And now you have this moment where she's now on the cusp of becoming the Democratic nominee. Now we'll see if she can continue to ride this new momentum, and it is certainly momentum, to November.